Hey friends and family out there, Dan here. You are catching me on a misty morning run. Yet again, another one. I don't know, maybe this particular series and the Backstage passes connected to it for me makes me think of training and making it count and considering what matters most in life. And last week we talked about really an identity-based question, asking who am I really, This week we're gonna be leaning into this concept of what's my true purpose? What are some ideas in regards to purpose that comes to mind?
Father.
Husband.
Grandfather.
Mother. Wife.
Coach.
Yeah, I think at the surface level, a lot of us might have, particular roles that we carry or aspects of our life that we do. And as we talked about last week, we don't want to be spoke like Christians in the sense that we have our personal lives and it's compartmentalized into all these different spokes on a wheel, these different compartmentalized elements of our lives, but they're really just connected to us and that we just give Jesus a particular spoke. No, we're supposed to have Jesus at the core and center of who we are. And it's out of Him in us that all of these things come about. As we start to talk about purpose this week, I'm feeling this rather large dilemma rising to the surface. The dilemma is this: if our primary purpose is who I am, is that I was made in the likeness and image of God, and I'm made, like we talked about last week, I'm made to glorify Him. However, I am plagued now with sin, and I am a sinner by both nature and individual choice. Then how do I go about fulfilling my true purpose? If my true purpose is to glorify God, how do I go about doing that as a sinner? What's the answer to that ultimately? And then sometimes, now here's kind of another aspect. I think sometimes when we think about glorifying God and we think about our purpose in life is to glorify and worship Him, which sounds really good, sounds really spiritual, but how does that reality connect to all of these aspects of my life in the here and now? All of these roles and all of these blessings that He's entrusted to me, how does that actually connect to my life? And in what ways do those contribute or take away from my true purpose in life? So there's a bit of tension going into this particular Sunday message, and I cannot wait to dig into it with you guys.